I am JVN Dr. Anamika Ahelwar, Associate Professor in the Department of Science and Technology at Jayoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. Today I am going to take the lecture on the subject management information system. In this, the session is the coordinating and directing. Uh, let's start about coordinating and directing. Just giving you a brief introduction about this. Uh, I have already discussed about MIS, functions, plans, staffing, and all that. Okay. So after organizing all the resources and staffing the planning activities, the business plan is launched, right? After that, the process of implementing the plan is dynamic because during the process it might be changed. So it should be dynamic. It calls upon the manager to perform a number of things in a coordinated manner so that the plan remains valid and the development takes place as per the plan. The next means after that the process meets with a number of difficulties and the manager is supposed to resolve them. There will be a lag and lead in many activities. There could be shortfalls and overruns. There could be sudden development which makes disturb the plans in the process of the implementation. So after this process, or after you can say facing these number of difficulties, and so the manager's role in this function situation is to coordinate all the activities and provide leadership to the group to keep the plan moving, right? So this is basically the role of the managers. The directing and leading are the methods whereby the subordinates are led to understand the purpose of the activity, and by way of guidance, a direction and conflicts are resolved, bottlenecks removed, and a clear path is created to progress on plan achievement. Now next is the directing. Before giving direction, we are not able to proper doing our task. Okay, because direction is necessary. Without direction, we are not able to get the destination point. So it is a part of managerial function which accumulates the organizational methods to work efficiently for achievement of organizational purposes. It is considered life spark of the enterprise which sets it in motion the action of people, because planning, organizing and staffing are the mere preparation for doing the work. So the direction is that interpersonal, you can say, aspects of management which deals directly by influencing, guiding, supervising, motivating subordinates for the achievements of organizational goals. So there are some elements while following the directions. First is the supervision, then motivation, the leadership and the communication. Supervision means overseeing the work of subordinates by their supervisors. It is the act of watching and directing work and workers. Motivation means inspiring, stimulating or encouraging the subordinates with zeal to work. In this motivation, positive, negative, monetary, non-monetary incentives may be used for this purpose. Then the next one is the leadership. Leadership may be defined as the process by which manager guides and influences the work of subordinates in desired direction. Then after the communications. Communications is the process of passing information, experience, opinion, etc. from one person to another. It is a bridge of understanding. So this is all about today's session. Thank you so much. This session powered by digital version 2.0 Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University. Hope you are satisfied with my digital session. If you have any query, please mention in comment box. I will resolve it. Thank you.